Hi, my name is Lauren Toe, and I'm on the analytics team here at Cru. One of the questions that we get is, why do we have an enterprise level analytics tool? And so I'm here to answer why Cru Analytics. These are just some of the reasons, and I'll jump into each of these as we go through the presentation, but this is a good reference slide if you ever are wondering why and just want to see a full list of reasons. So an enterprise analytics tool really allows you to see how users engage across the entire global ecosystem or even within your own area. So through Adobe Analytics, we have a global view of our data, and we can see people coming from all different countries and then break down into those areas so that you can see what websites, apps, and even pages people are looking at. Right now in Adobe Analytics, we have over 300 sites. So as you can see, measuring the flow from one site to another, we really get a great picture of what's happening across the world. Analytics also enables your digital strategy to leverage known and moving insights and strategies. So this is the project through GDS and that DPS is helping with as well, where we can actually know and move people throughout our ecosystem through very specific offerings. And so one of the ways that we can measure this is actually in Adobe Analytics. We have some known and moving data that we are continually updating within Adobe Analytics. So this is just one of the places that you can go to view data. And as the algorithm continues to improve from our data science team, this will just continue to be a spot where we can see more and more data from this project. Adobe also integrates with other tools in Cru's ecosystem, so any enterprise analytics solution that we would have would integrate with Hootsuite, our social tool where you can post to Facebook or other social platforms, and eventually, because Hootsuite is a new tool that we have for social, we'll be able to get that data into Adobe Analytics to further analyze it. We can see some information from Adobe Campaign, which is our email marketing solution. And basically any tools that we get will hopefully be integrated with Adobe Analytics, and there's definitely all the hoses, we just need to hook them up. So that is a benefit of having this enterprise analytics tool integrating with other enterprise solutions. In Adobe Analytics or any other enterprise analytics tool, you're also able to create custom reports. And it's these reports that bring you or your website real value, because you're able to ask any question and then answer it through a report. And when I say any question, I mean any question that is measurable where you can get the data for. But Adobe's great because it is so custom and flexible. You can just drag and drop dimensions or items into a table to build out a custom report pretty easily. And there's pathing reports and funnels, so you can see how many people are falling out of a journey that you've set up, or just even the different flows between your site. So some really neat custom things you can do in Adobe. But for those who want super easy reporting and maybe that's over your head, and that's totally okay, we have pre-built templates. I actually use these all the time because sometimes you just want to know quick pieces of information, answer a quick question like, where in the world are people coming to my site from, what countries, and we have a template for that. So there's all sorts of templates within our current solution, Adobe. And you're welcome to explore, use these. It's a great way to get started in Adobe, or even answer just quick questions that you or someone on your team might have. Any analytic solution will help you to discover patterns in user behaviors. So you're able to look at all the traffic coming to your site and then analyze and interpret what different users are doing, and maybe how you can break users into cohorts to just start to see the different paths that people take. So Adobe does a great job at doing this. You can create segments and just start to break down those user groups. So like I said, any analytics tool will do this. You can do this in Google as well, but it's currently pretty easy, and we have a lot of existing segments in Adobe that you can take full advantage of. And our current enterprise analytics solution captures an unlimited amount of data There are limits, but they're high limits, and so when we add a new website to our ecosystem, we can capture all of your data going forward. So that's very exciting. We have a lot of sites in Adobe Analytics currently, an even greater amount of pages that we can track and kind of measure a whole person's value that they're getting from Cru and throughout their journey as a Christian. So it's a really neat way to just see on a global scale or even at your website's level what God is doing through your digital property. And just final slide, this is a quick look at our ecosystem. Like I mentioned before, we have over 300 websites and apps, and our current users, there's about a little more than 350 people that are using Adobe Analytics located around the globe from 29 countries. And this picture here of the map is actually of the users of our website. So this is where those people are located. You can see about 4 million in the US, 2 million located over in Europe. And in Adobe Analytics, you can zoom into this map even further, but it's just a really neat picture of the influence that our sites and apps and the work that you all are doing has across the globe. So if you have any questions, you can answer them later on the call, but I hope this gives you good insight into why we have Adobe Analytics, the value that it brings to you, your team, your website, and to Cru as a whole. Thank you.